like when people think about gaining or losing weight, they overcomplicate it. For me, one thing I was told that's always worked for me is either calorie deficit, you're gonna lose weight, calorie surplus, you're gonna gain weight. And that's not like, that's very common knowledge. I'm not acting like I'm the first person to say that, but I feel like people try all these shortcuts and everything, but like it really comes down to how active you are and how many calories you're putting in your body. For me, I have a really fast metabolism, so I burn calories really fast, which makes gaining weight a little bit harder. But I've realized that if you just force feed yourself for like 5 days, you'll eventually get used to eating more food. I used to be the one to make excuses that I couldn't gain weight and stuff like that, but if you really want to, it's really not that hard at all. You just eat a few hundred more calories than you did the day before, and you will start to gain weight. It's pretty simple. One thing that's really helped me is making sure I get a decent breakfast in. Whether it's a small breakfast or a bigger breakfast, it starts your body on like the right track to continue eating throughout the day, instead of getting in that mode where if you haven't eaten breakfast and then you don't eat lunch and it's like, okay, well, I'll just wait until dinner now. But instead, this gets your body like ready to eat for the rest of the day, I guess, in a way. I don't know. For me, when I don't have a breakfast, I can just pretty much go until like dinner. I don't know, I guess that was my rant for the day, but it's about 11:30 right now. In about 45 minutes, we're gonna go to the gym with Vinny and another kid named Austin, actually. He's back from school, and Vinny leaves like January 9th, I think, or something like that. So we're gonna try to get as much lifting and stuff in as we can before they go back to school. And then after that, I have a few lessons and stuff at Village Choice per usual. Other than that, I'm gonna finish this breakfast and then I'll see you guys when we get to the gym.
Days seem sometimes as if they'll never end. Sun takes its heels to taunt you, but after sunlit days, one thing stays the same: rises the moon. Days fade into a watercolor.
Alright, so I just finished warming up. Now I'm about to get into my working sets. We're doing high pulls from a block today, so that's going to help us with our hang clean and power clean and stuff like that. Just really working on our kinetic chain, stuff like that. So other than that, we're about to get into our working sets and then we'll go into some accessory work after that. So let's get to it. Alright, so I just finished that. Now I'm about to move into some rear foot elevated split squats. I'm going to try to go as heavy as I possibly can. These are also supersetted with some overhead med ball slams.
I can't see my card, game, we flock, bar, switch, lane, big, roar, low, knee, count, no, big, walk. Card, look, short, 1, 4, I'm need, count, all, fuck, big, tell, more, your, number 9, keep it tall, number 9, G, your.
Alright, so we just finished split squats. My legs are dead. Now I'm about to get into some accessory work. I think it's some back stuff. I'm not too sure though, but once we're done with that, then we're gonna head home. So let's get to it.
I know you wanna FaceTime, baby, I have Samsung. When I met your mom, she told me I was handsome. You told me I'm sexy. Do you still think that? You told me you love me. Do you still think that? 3 a.m. climbing through your window, ounce of the kush blowing smoke out your window. You're 1,000 miles away, I snort 1,000 lines. Step inside the club, cameras flashing in my eyes. 3 a.m. climbing through your window, ounce of the kush blowing smoke out your window. You're 1,000 miles away, I snort 1,000 lines. Step inside the club, cameras flashing in my eyes. Club lights, we fight every night, baby, I don't wanna do that. Your touch, dirty sprite. She like, how the fuck you do that?
So my workouts aren't like the usual powerlifter, bodybuilder workouts that are on YouTube. Obviously, as an athlete, our strength coach is going to give us more athletic-based workouts. And when I talk to him about it, it's mostly because we want to start off doing the strength phase, but then once we move closer to season, you want to be able to move and be flexible and be able to use all that to our advantage, right? So training like an athlete, I think more so is how to be strong while moving in certain ways. And when it comes to like powerlifting and stuff like that, I feel like that's more so being strong at squat, bench, and deadlift, whereas being strong as an athlete is just like overall strength. Like you might not lift as much as them, obviously, because you're not training for that, but you're training to be an athlete. So I think it's important that kids realize that like it's way more important to be healthy and strong than be injured and strong. And I feel like when it comes to like powerlifting and stuff, the chance of injury is a lot higher. And also when you go to play, if you just train like a powerlifter, the chances of injury are a lot higher as well, because you're not training to move like that, you're training to squat, deadlift, and bench basically. So when it comes to competition, you're planting a lot, stuff like that. So you want to be able to stay healthy, and by training like an athlete, it's getting stronger while also working on injury prevention, which I think is really important, because myself, I've been injured multiple times over the past few years, and that's hindered me from playing. So being injured is never fun, but I thought I would just kind of touch base on why I do the workouts that I do compared to like some powerlifting workouts and stuff like that. I just think it's really important to be able to move freely and to prevent injuries as much as possible. But I'm about to head home, grab something to eat, and then while I have some time to kill, I'm going to clean up my room a little bit, and then we'll head out to Feeler's Choice. So I'll see you guys when we're getting ready to head out. Alright, we just got to the facility. I'm about to start my warm-up stuff and then start my first round of fastballs.
And all I am is a man. I want the world in my hands. I hate the beach, but I stand in California with my toes in the sand. Use the sleeves of my sweater. Let's have an adventure.
That far? Okay.
Yours, oh.
So I just finished my first round. One thing my hitting coach and I are really working on, I talked about before, we're working on the counter rotation with our bottom half. So basically I'm rotating my hips the opposite way as I'm loading, and basically it helps like uncoil with my swing. And then another thing we were really working on is focusing on working straight. So at contact, working straight instead of pulling off, because I was pulling off really hard. So these next rounds I'm going to focus on staying more up the middle and coiling back into my back hip. Now we're going to hit a few more rounds in the machine of fastballs.
Right now I'm gonna come up, lately been talking my shit because I know I come from the gutter, since shots is a brother. Then I gon' pop out in all of this linen like I was a baller. How can you hate me, I'm coming from under, nowhere to sleep, what the f*** is a cover? Now I pop out in Balenciagas, they run us, man, tell us I'm tweaking, I already f***ed us. I always got bad, I know I done it all. You a treat, too much of the walkie be having me sleep, but too much of the purse got me ready to freak. Grinding for months, I've been grinding for weeks. My uncle told me to just watch for the week, cause they like to sneak. Gucci and Prada be having me dripping like I was a sing, man, what did you think? I'm trying to make it to put some VVs inside my Cuban link, man, why do it sting? Cody's been breaking in pounds of the zop, I know that it reek. Not
so that round was a lot better. I was staying straight a lot better. Some of the balls were still a little pull happy, but I was able to hit them a lot harder and my swing felt a lot better. So at first the day was kind of rough, but towards the end we started figuring it out. I talked to my hitting coach about some adjustments we needed to make, so started implementing those and then it started coming together towards the end. But I'm about to head home and I'll see you guys when we get there. What up, y'all? We're back home. I was hoping I was going to be able to work on some off speeds tonight at the facility, but unfortunately I didn't have enough time. Plus, with the amount of adjustments I was making today, I didn't really think it'd be a good idea to try to throw in an off speed. I figured it would be better to really focus on the adjustments that I was trying to make, which actually went pretty well, instead of trying to focus on hitting an off speed where my mechanics get kind of messed up and stuff like that. So next video, I think I'm going to take you guys through some off speed work and what I was taught when it comes to hitting off speeds and stuff like that. But right now I'm actually going to take you guys through a quick yoga routine. It's not mine, it's just one on YouTube. I'll leave the link in the bio for you guys to check it out if you want to. It's just like a 30-minute routine. My back's been a little tight, so I figured I would do some yoga. Hopefully that'll help loosen some things up. If you guys have never done hot yoga, it's probably the best thing I've ever done on the entire planet, but unfortunately I don't have a hot yoga studio in my room, so we're just gonna be doing some regular yoga. But with that being said, let's get right into it. So I'm a lot more tired from that yoga than I thought I was going to be, but body feels a lot better now. I'm about to sleep like a baby tonight. If you guys can't tell, I'm gassed, like actually gassed from that yoga. Other than that, that'll do it for this one, guys. I'll see you in the next video.